Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I want to share with you a clip from a recent live event. This is on Splinterlands TV on Twitch. I go live on Friday nights. Come hang out. This week, actually, it's just Jim Morgan that's hosting on my behalf. So he'll be solo, but please come hang out and visit with him from 9 p.m. Pacific to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm giving him 10 packs to hand out to you guys. So just, he might open the packs and then hand out cards. I don't know. It'll be up to him, but just come hang out. There's going to be some freebies and lots of fun conversation. And this clip that we're going to watch is a 25-minute clip talking about Gladiator cards and burning them for the DEC profit. When you get Gladiator cards, you can actually burn them. You can't sell them, you can't trade them, but you can burn them. Is that a wise thing to do? Is that a meaningful financial opportunity? We're going to talk about it in the video, and at the end we're going to open a couple Gladiator packs and talk more about the amazing cards that are in there. Okay guys, thanks for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless. So I had a question that I wanted to talk to Jim about, guys. I think it'd be fun to go through. Which one do you think, Jim? The reward card question or that trap Falloway Gladiator card conversation?
Yeah, because I thought that was, I didn't even know you could, do that. So I think we should go over that.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. We've got too much to talk about. Guys, we're going to talk about I got a conversation or a comment from my YouTube channel. And if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. Dwayne Cunningham, YouTube. Splinterlands all day, every day. And the comment was something I'd never thought about before. And it was by a guy, Udi Easy, I guess is how you say it. And he says, I recently pulled a gold foil trap Falloway Gladius card. So he is obviously in a guild, and he is earning merits, and he bought a Gladiator pack, and he got a Gladius card that is I think it was an epic, and it's a gold foil epic, I believe.
Let's pull the card up.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure some people here don't know what it is. It's under, no, you were correct.
Yeah, cards
and then gladiators.
Gladiator.
All cards. And then it's an epic, yeah.
Trap Falloway here. So he got one of these in a gold foil version. And
stats real quick.
And it's got, at the lowest level, it comes out the gate with 4 melee, 4 speed, 0 armor, and 4 hit points. But remember, Gladiator cards always have Bloodlust, and it has Weaken. So Weaken is quite powerful. For 4 mana, this thing is dropping bombs. And I guess it's a bit niche, because look, it doesn't have sneak, it doesn't have an opportunity, and it has very few hit points. So I wouldn't want this thing to be my first row. But if there was an attack from any position, this could be a really devastating card to have. And Gladiator cards, you can only use them in guild brawls, guys. But they also provide collection power to you generally, even if you just hold them and you can't use it in ranked battle. It's still adding CP to your deck. So he goes, look, I got this for free, or I got this in my pack, and it doesn't give any rewards that I know of. Should I sell it for 10,000 DEC, which he actually means like burn it? Should I burn it and get 10,000 DEC from the game? Because that you can, when you own a card like this, like I own this one right here, and I could actually convert to DEC. Click on there, and I don't want to do this, but I actually want to see if it
will be another step.
Yeah, Steam Monsters says this will convert 1 card into 90 dark energy crystals. Are you sure? And if I do that, it's deleted forever. It doesn't go to Steam or to Splinterlands. It doesn't go to Steam Monsters. It deletes that card, and it gives me this amount of DC. Now, because his is a gold foil, and because it's an epic, he actually gets he would get 10,000 DC, which is not, nothing. I think at today's prices, 10,000 DC is 0.0014. It's about $14, I think. DC, yeah, it's almost exactly $14, 1360-ish. And so the question is, like, look, maybe, I don't really get a lot of value out of holding this thing. I got it kind of almost for free because I was just playing Gladiator, my guild brawl, and I ended up earning this pack, and it gave me this card. Maybe I burn the thing and just put it, and then ultimately reinvest the 10,000 DEC into filling some holes in my deck. I think it's a pretty interesting idea. And even though I think the card is clearly, you can only get these cards. So I think it's a good idea, but quickly, the other side of the coin, guys, you cannot get these cards through the marketplace. You can't buy them. You can't rent them. You can't sell them. You can't even give them away. You literally either keep them or burn them. And it will take years to accumulate a high-level Gladiator deck. So if you ever will be serious about playing Gladiator Brawls, you need to actively be in guilds today, earning merits now, so that you can be accumulating a meaningful amount of Gladiator packs, because it's going to take forever. He has the Trap Fallow, right? If he one day wants to get 46 copies of those, and mind you, his is a gold foil, so it would be different BCX. But you see my point? You see my point? It would be really exceedingly difficult to level these cards up. So it really does. It makes sense to start accumulating them now and just letting them stockpile if you think guild brawls are important. If you think, that part of this game is going to be built out in a meaningful way. Jim, take it from there and let me know what you think on the topic. What would you do if you were him?
All right, so like I was saying earlier, I didn't even know you could do this, honestly. But the thing about it is you are getting rewards for the next 90 days. That's counting towards your collection power for the airdrop system. It also, for some reason, it counts for your collection power during the Modern League or Wild League. For some reason, I don't know why. So is he getting benefits from having it? Yes. Does he know that he's getting these benefits? I'm assuming not. But I also understand that if you pulled essentially a $13 card, you could upgrade your deck pretty good if you're like a lower league player. Like $13 can help you quite a bit in Silver 3.
Yeah.
But that's if he already had the collection power to get that. If he doesn't, well, that's 10,000 out of the 15,000 that's needed right now.
It's 10,000 out of the 50. I see what you mean. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be able to get rid of it. Especially like you were saying, like if it gets to a point where, you want to have a high level Gladiator deck in these brawls, what if brawls down the line is like the way to go? It just gets you really good, consistent rewards. And, having these more powerful cards could really help.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. In fact, I think it really, I think, and this is a bit of presumption, but I believe that Splinterlands will develop the guild brawl system in a way that will unlock new rewards for us who are invested in benefiting already there. And they have said that. Actually, very recently, Nate was talking about how guild brawls are the next to get a big update after they launch land, I think. And so it's on their radar that guild brawls have really, all they've really done is launch it so we can play with it. But they have bigger plans, and they've talked about how we're going to be able to earn SPS through playing at that level in those brawls. So if you're not in a guild, you guys need to take that seriously. Get in a guild, make your own guild if you need to.
You guys are looking for a guild.
That's right.
We do have 3 spots open in TNA Legion 5.
Good. Love it. Love that you got the product placement. Like he's about to put on the hat, the TNA hat. And no, it's great. No, it's great because you're right. Like, here's the thing. Being in a guild actually gives you meaningful benefits. And most of you aren't in guilds. Like, even if you're in guilds, are you taking it seriously? Are you participating in the brawls? Are you accumulating these Gladiator cards? Because it actually matters. Not from just the collection power, not from just the airdrops. but actually in the accumulation of these assets that you can get in no other way but through that time and attention. And so it's super meaningful, actually. And I think but then again, I can see a strong argument for saying, like, look, like you kind of pointed out, $14 can move the needle depending on where you're at. And yes, it's giving him benefits. The CP is not nothing. It's 10,000 collection power. That's how that works. When you're 10,000 collection power, when you're burning a card, it's based on the CP of it. And so that's not nothing. I mean, we know that gold in the current rank battle, to be in gold league, you need 100,000 CP. But we also know that in wild, it's going to be half that. And so 50,000 CP is what you require to play in gold. And gold is a really, in my opinion, like an aim that everyone should have for this game. And so 10,000 CP is right there. It's taken care of. I don't know what level he plays at, but to me, that is, if he's playing in silver right now, he needs to hold on to that card for the reason that it's going to help his brawls, for the reason that brawls are important, for the reason that I think brawls are going to one day provide certain benefits that we don't yet fully understand, but also because it's going to give the CP that's going to allow him to thrive in gold, where he wants to be in the modern rank league. So that'd be my opinion on it. It's a fun problem, though. I have never heard of anybody getting gold foil gladiators yet. And I sometimes get packs. Maybe we can open one in a minute here. I think I have enough merits to go buy a pack. We can open one in a minute.
I have a gold foil common card in red. And other than that, I haven't really seen any.
And I want to see what the audience has to say about it, because I see Ryan's got a comment. Dogfa says, hang on. Virus Gold Gladius has to be super valuable for Gold Fray. I would think so, dude. And mind you, this one monster is melee with a small hit point pool, and so only you'd really want it in those melee from any position type modes. Ryan says don't burn it. Ryan says I'd rather add 10,000 DC than burn the card, but you'd rather add 10,000 DC. I guess he means like pay. I'd rather spend 10,000 DC out of my pocket than burn the card, probably.
Oh.
NWB says I couldn't do it. I'd pay myself for the card. Yeah, I see what you mean. Ryan says, like, essentially I'd rather just put another 10,000, like another $10 or $14 into the game. If I felt that was going to help me in some way, that would be, yeah, I think that's a good point. Because it's not so much money that it's like life-changing. If $14 is going to move the needle for you, just pay the $14. This is a card you cannot replace. That's the thing. Like, you can't buy it, you can't rent it, you can't even go buy merit somewhere, which means you can't even like buy 50 or 100 or 1,000 of these gladiator packs. If there was some path to doing that, then this would be essentially a replaceable asset with enough investment. But I would argue the way that merits are dispersed and the way that you only get to do a brawl battle every 3 days if you're lucky, and all of that means that it's very unlikely you're ever going to see that card again. It just seems to me hold the thing. Ryan says also go ahead.
Could you go back to your notepad? I think he left his name. We could actually check his power.
Ooh, good call. He did. And we'll send him a little something. Okay, so he's got 100,000. He's got 100,000 power, which is gold.
Oh, does he actually have anything delegated to him? Or rented?
Delegated.
Okay, so he's not doing any rentals. So.
And you can click on owned anyways. I think he owns 100,000, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see his
it's just that if you just look at the person thing, even with owned, I don't think that number changes if you look at delegated as well.
I think he burnt it. Because I'm clicking on Gladiator. Yeah, I think he did it.
Wow, he did.
I mean, he only had 113,000, and I was saying if you're in silver, you're gonna want like maybe you would want to hold on to it to get yourself into gold. But if you're already in gold, and this is gonna mean that he can play in diamond in the modern format. Well, actually, I don't know that. If most of his cards are beta or something, then no. No, yeah, he's got almost no old cards, which is to say, he is going to have an effective high level gold, low level diamond account. So that's kind of a different story. I mean, I would still argue that $14 was not a big deal, and I probably would have kept it. But it's been done, and it's not recoverable. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Can't come back from that one.
All right, let's just point and laugh.
Let's send him. I'm gonna send him a little more DEC. Put a little extra on it.
Yep.
And then I actually want to see if I can buy a Gladiator pack, because I think I can. Okay, so shop, guild. Yeah, I can get 2.
Nice.
So Gladiator cases is what it is, and you need to have your guild store has to be, I think, level 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it has to be 2.
Oh man, I'm pooped. Okay. So each pack contains 5 cards randomly selected from the Gladiator set. Each pack is guaranteed to contain at least 1 card that is rare or better. These powerful cards are able to be playable in Brawl. Gladiator packs and cards are soul bound and are unable to be traded, delegated, or sold. However, they may be converted into DEC. Oof, that's a hard pill to swallow. I mean, I wonder if they're gonna eventually make it tradable. Like, why? I just don't know how we're ever gonna get them maxed out. And then they'll probably release more Gladiators at some point, but you're never gonna max them out unless they either make merits buyable, or these cards tradable. And then people who are interested could go into some third party market and then buy and sell them between each other, right? I don't see why they wouldn't. I'm going to go on a limb and say one day these packs and these cards are going to be sellable and rentable, because the game is always talking about how they want to create opportunities for you to benefit from these assets. Well, right now, this is a door they could open that would benefit us.
Yeah, but they also say that it's like once they kind of put something out there, they pretty much don't want to change it, though.
You're right, but I don't want that to be the answer, so...
Understood.
Yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Let's open them. I got 2 of them. Let's open. I don't know if these packs give me any sort of airdrop rewards. Even if they did, I'm still opening them, but just... I wish I knew the answer to that. Oh, I'm going to quickly find out. So, airdrop, SPS airdrop calculator, Chaos Legion packs, Untamed packs, dice packs. No, they do not.
Huh. But opening them counts.
Come on, let's see a gold foil legendary.
Big money.
Come on. Just a basic blue. That's okay. I like this one. Catrelba Gobson. The double strike. What's that?
I said that's a really good card.
Yeah. And again, remember, the bloodlust goes so well with this thing, because if you end up getting that kill and the sneak attack, 2 melee is actually very reasonable for a sneak. With a double strike, this is a very good card, and it can easily snowball into like a 4 melee damage situation. This card I don't really
I
get.
really like that guy.
I like the look of it. I don't really get the usefulness of this one.
He's just an evasion tank. That's it.
Yeah, but like it's got bloodlust and it can't kill anyone.
Well, later on, he does get return fire and something else. I forget exactly.
Sure. Like
So
again,
I think that will still count.
Again, though, how are you ever getting to that place where this thing is level? This is a common card. You need 400 copies of it. How are you going to get 400 copies of this thing? Unless they change the buy sell mechanic, that it will never happen. You will never see this thing at max level, or where I don't know where it gets the backfire, but it's like the idea that these things can be meaningfully leveled up right now just isn't true. Oh, I don't think I have that one yet. I don't really like it.
It works with Sloan really well.
That's true.
4 mana, 3 attack with 6 speed. That thing is fast.
You're right. I like it. That's a good call. Now, hang on a second though. I don't know. The hard part is that this is not Gladiator cards don't work with any splinter. This is actually a splinter. I don't know which splinter.
It's white.
Is it? How do you know?
Yeah, look at the gem in the center.
The gem, this blue thing?
Yeah. What is the icon on it?
Oh my goodness, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also tell like a little bit more by the background of the card. So the green ones, the 2 little goblins you have are green, and then the one in the top right is red.
Yeah. That's obvious, but you have to admit that
Also the banner with the name.
The banner with the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the banner with the name is, but it's brown, which looks like a tree. Like you have to admit, this is not overtly white. Like if it was like if the card, like this is red clearly, this is green clearly. Why is this not just white behind here?
Oh man, here it is. Come on, Dwayne, what'd you get?
I know, man. I actually really like the look of this card, like the art on this card face.
Yeah, back.
Card back. Okay, more of the same. I still have 0 epics.
Oh man.
This one I like too. Pretty for 3 mana.
Yeah.
There.
Nice.
Oh, this one's good too. Again, blue can have a really nasty melee play these days, and I like. It's a decent speed. It's got a good amount of hit points with the armor.
Goes to 4 speed 4 speed and 4 armor with Kalia.
And this one, I think I already have this one, but it's pretty good. I mean, for 9 mana is not cheap. But the other thing about these cards, guys, is you can only ever play one when you're in a brawl. You can't. If you happen to have, like, this is a water monster, this is a water monster, I can't pick them both in the same battle. You are forced to only send one gladiator. At most, you don't have to send any gladiators, but if you choose to send a gladiator, you're capped to doing one.
Very cool.
So let me see here. So he's got thorns. If I get one more copy, I will be able to start triggering the thorns. I would argue that's not adequate to kill anything, probably. I mean, maybe I'll kill something. But like this is where the thing is going to get really nasty. Up here in the idea you're ever going to pull 38 gold foils of this guy or 400
speed with dodge is crazy at max level.
I don't need to put that together because I have the gold, but either way.
What are you going to do? Sell them?
That's right. One day I will when they come to their senses.
Right.